What's up, everybody? This vlog is going to be a walkthrough of a week of Ironman training, and then I'm also at the end of this week I'm going to walk you through how Ryan and I developed an Ironman training program. So most of you maybe know, maybe you don't. I was supposed to do IronMan Texas in April, and it got postponed to next April because of COVID. So now I'm doing IronMan Texas in April of 2022, and I'm really excited. But I went through a whole training program. Ryan developed it for me, and it worked really well. It got me to where I needed to be. And then I took a break because I was worn out and tired, and my body just needed a break. But we're starting again. So this is my second full week of Ironman training. Last week wasn't super strict, just kind of got back into the flow of some routine workouts, some consistent workouts instead of just doing whatever. But this is the second full week. So really my first full-on committed week of Ironman training. So I'm gonna walk you through this week with me, and then we'll sit down and go through what my training plan looks like from now until April. And I'll try to explain to you how we developed the program we developed. So come along, especially if you wanna start training for something like a full distance Ironman. Hopefully this plan will help you too. Here we go.
Watching our channel.
All right, first off, it's Monday, so I'm going to do a quick 3-mile run on the treadmill. I really don't have a lot of time today, so I'm just gonna do as much as I can. I'm supposed to do a 3-mile run and some form of cross train. So sometimes that's on the stair stepper, because I'm also doing a trail run, a 15-mile trail run in December. So I need to start getting some elevation. It may be a 30-minute HIIT workout, it might be weights, whatever. But Monday is typically my 3-mile run and then some type of cross training, but I don't really have time to cross train today. So I'm just gonna do my 3-mile run. Maybe I'll get cross training in later this week. All right, it's Tuesday. And today I'm going to do Emily's short mix on Zwift. If you don't know anything about Zwift, I'll put a link down below. It's really cool. It's like a video game basically for cyclists and runners. You can hook it to the treadmill. You can hook it to your bike trainer right there. There's a smart trainer. And then it's just an app on your phone, your iPad, or whatever. So it's a 30-minute workout, and it's gonna be hard because it's been a long time since I've done a structured workout on Zwift. So Tuesday is a bike workout day, and that's what I'm doing now. Emily's short mix on Zwift. All right, what's up? It's Wednesday. Yes, I'm wearing the same top I wore yesterday. Today is a 6-mile run that I'm gonna do on the treadmill. Hook it up to Zwift. I'm gonna watch some Netflix. That's kind of a rule of mine, is I don't allow myself to watch Netflix unless I'm working out. So if I wanna watch a show, I gotta do a workout. I gotta get on the bike trainer, or I gotta get on the treadmill. So that's what I'm doing today, is a 6-mile run on the treadmill. And then a friend of mine asked me to run 4 miles with her. So I'm gonna do 6 miles on the treadmill, and then I'm gonna go meet her and do 4 miles outside. So it'll be 10 miles today, which is awesome. It's supposed to just be 6, but I do need to be building up the distance, because I do have that 15-mile trail run in December, which is 15 miles, so I need to be getting closer to 15 miles. So Wednesday today, 6 miles on the treadmill, and then meeting a friend to run 4 outside. Here we go. All right, there we go. Ooh. 6 miles done. Had the Wahoo fan kicking because it's hot in this gym. 6 miles on the treadmill. Now I'm going to meet a friend, let's see, in 5 minutes, and run 4 more outside. Happy Wednesday. All right, I'm leaving the pool. It is Thursday, and my workout, Thursdays are my swim days, and so today's workout was 30 minutes, which ended up being about 1,500 yards, with a 150 per 100 pace, which is pretty good for me. Anything under 2 I'm happy with. So 1,500 yard swim, it took 30 minutes, and then 20 minutes on the stair stepper, which is just gearing me up for the Montgomery Bell Trail race in December. So that was today's quick workout. Thursday was swim, and then a cross-train stair stepper. So tomorrow, Friday, is my long run, which right now is 10 miles. So that will complete my first, or I guess my second full week of Ironman training in the books. What's up, everybody? It's Friday. I just got home from taking the kids to school, and it is pouring down rain outside. So no run outside today, although I guess you could. But today is a long workout day, so Fridays are my long workouts, and today is a 10-mile run, and so I'm gonna do it all on the treadmill. But that's fine. I'm gonna turn some Netflix on, put the earphones in, and then just hammer down 10 miles on the treadmill. So, whew, long run day. Let's go. All right, there is definitely a better way to do this than in the car pickup line at my son's kindergarten, but it's when I have time. So that was a full week of Ironman training. It was really my second full week of training. Last week was the first full week of training I've done since April, March. Yeah, I've worked out since then. I just haven't done anything consistent. I haven't done any sort of Ironman training. I've just been doing whatever I feel like. Because honestly, I just needed a break after training for Ironman and it getting moved and not being able to do it. And then attempting to do it and getting sick and not being able to complete the run. Like, my body and mind just needed a break from training. So I took a very, very long break. So last week was my first full week of like everyday consistent working out. Today was the second full week. So I've got my workouts. Ryan developed a plan for me, and then I wrote them on blank calendars. So I will walk you through these, not like every single one because that would just be a lot, but I'll show you. So this is what we did last year, starting in like January. Here's last year's plan. So I'm just going to transfer it basically onto next year. The orange days are the days that I completed and did what I was supposed to do. The X's are the days that I rested. So some days, like I was supposed to do a zone 2 ride, I didn't do it, but you can see like the rest days I took. So there's a little piece of paper somewhere. Here it is. Ryan wrote down for me the days. These are the long workouts, okay? So like 1 week I was supposed to do a 20-mile bike, and then the next week was a 6-mile run, a 30-mile bike, an 8-mile run, blah, 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 blah. And we went down through the months. I actually wrote out to the side like October, the dates. October 24th was this long bike. October 31st was this long run, whatever. So we started very slow and slow. 20 miles on bike and 6-mile run, but got up to where I was doing like 90-mile bike, 112-mile bike, and 22-mile runs, right? So, but I would alternate. I wouldn't do a long run and a long ride every week. It would alternate. So like one Friday or Saturday, I would do a long ride, and then the next Saturday I would do a long run and then long ride. So it would alternate the super long workouts, which is what I intend to do again. But yeah, okay, let me show you these. Okay, this is October of this month. I actually didn't do any of this. We were in Utah this week, and then this week we just were getting back from Utah and settled back into school, and I did not do any of those workouts. But last week I did all of these workouts. 3 miles in cross-training cycle. I took an FTP test just to kind of get a baseline for my fitness. Ran 8 miles on this day, cross-train and swam, 8 miles on this way, blah, 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 blah. You can see. So I actually need to highlight this because I did that. And then I did 10 miles today. So that is what I do. I already wrote out November's, what that's going to look like. So this is how I plan. I just print out blank calendars, and then I write down what I'm going to do on those days. So it just kind of helps hold me accountable. I still have to go through and start in January. But there you go. This is how I keep up with it. I print blank calendars and I write it down. Again, this is the little sheet where Ryan wrote down, like, you can see 20-mile bike, 6-mile run, 30-mile bike, 8-mile run, blah, 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 all the way down. Some things had to change here, but I wrote off to the side the months and then the day that I was doing it. So this is what I'm going to use for a template because this is what Ryan developed for me and it worked really well last year. So I'm just going to transfer those onto this year. Onto the blank calendars. So basically, yeah, I'm going to take last year's plan and just put them on a new year because it worked so well. It was very easy to stick to. It really was not super, super challenging. I mean, it was hard. It was training. It was like at least an hour every day, but it wasn't unattainable. So since I was able to stick to it so well and get me to where I needed to be, I'm just going to transfer them all again. But this is how I like to keep up with training, especially for something that's so far in the future, is print out blank calendars and write it down. So this is how I'm training for Ironman. There's the key. There's the secret. That's not really a secret. Anybody can train for this. You just have to have consistency and commitment. Consistency is key. Lionel Sanders has a quote. He's a professional triathlete, and he has a quote that one big workout does not win a race, but 20 to 30 good workouts in close proximity to each other win races. If Lionel ever watches this, I probably butchered that. If Lionel ever watches this, I'll wig out. But anyway, that's the key, consistency. And this is something, this plan, writing it down on the calendars like this, is something that has helped me stay consistent and stay on track. So there you go. That is my plan for training for IronMan Texas, which is coming up in April 2022. So I hope this was cool to watch. I hope it was beneficial. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, because we're going to do more training videos. You're going to see a lot of Ironman stuff, just because this will consume my life until April probably. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody.